Hey, I'm Josh. Ever think about where you'd be now if you'd stopped procrastinating a year ago? Today, we're making sure you never have to ask yourself that again. We've all been there. It's midnight and you've promised yourself you'd finally do something productive today. But instead, you spent the entire evening down a YouTube rabbit hole. You're scrolling endlessly or playing some random game you're not even into anymore, just to avoid doing what you've set out to do for the day. Sounds familiar, right? But today isn't about fluffy advice like just manage your time better. I'm going to tell you exactly why you procrastinate, show you how to spot it early, and give you specific and proven tools to finally break the cycle and actually get stuff done. And stick around because halfway through, I'll share a real life story of how procrastination almost ruined my chance at a career. And I'll share what finally turned things around. Still with me? Good, let's dive in. So what's happening when you procrastinate? What's actually happening when you procrastinate? First, let's get something clear. You're not lazy. You're not dumb. There's nothing wrong with you. Procrastination is literally wired into your brain. When you're facing a task that's boring, difficult, or overwhelming, your brain instinctively tries to keep you safe by doing something easier or more fun. Doing these easier tasks floods your brain with dopamine, that feel-good chemical. That's why scrolling TikTok feels so addictive, while starting that assignment, report, or side hustle feels like pulling teeth. Think of your brain kind of like an energetic puppy. Puppies don't care what's good for them. They just want treats and playtime. Put a puppy in a room with homework and toys. Guess which one it's going to pick? Your brain is that puppy, and he's training to choose what's important, not just what's easy or fun. You might think putting things off isn't that harmful, but trust me, procrastination can mess up your life in some serious ways. Think about this. How many goals, dreams, or opportunities have you missed because you didn't start soon enough? Maybe you missed a job promotion, got bad grades, or maybe you missed out on important relationships or experiences. Let me be blunt. Procrastination doesn't just steal your time, it robs you of your confidence, your peace of mind, and your sense of achievement. Every unfinished task adds stress and anxiety, like an annoying background noise that's constantly buzzing in your head. Why can't you stop procrastinating? Well, that's a great question. Here's the thing. Your brain loves comfort and absolutely hates discomfort. It wants immediate rewards right now. It's biological. There's a psychological concept called temporal discounting, meaning your brain heavily favors immediate rewards over long-term gains. Eating cake today feels way better than having abs next summer, even though deep down you know you'd probably rather have the abs next summer. And here's the kicker. Procrastination is never really about the task itself, and that's something that you really need to understand. It's about how the task makes you feel, usually scared, bored, or overwhelmed. And here's a quick tip before we move on. If you're often overwhelmed because you're trying to tackle too much at once, watch my video. You'll be here somewhere on the 1 goal rule. After this one, of course. It'll simplify everything. Here are 3 common mistakes making your procrastinating even worse. Mistake number 1, waiting for motivation. If you're waiting until you feel motivated, you're going to wait forever. Motivation comes after action, from action, not the other way around. Number 2, trying to do everything at once. Big tasks feel impossible to start. The bigger the task, the less likely you'll begin. Mistake number 3, making excuses. Now, this is a big one. Saying things like, I work better under pressure, or I'll do it tomorrow. It just never works out. Still with me? Because now it's time for practical, no BS solutions, step by step. Shrink your tasks. Make tasks tiny, like ridiculously small. Personally use this trick for everything from meal prep to exercise and even washing dishes. Tiny tasks remove mental resistance. Instead of writing a whole essay, start with write 1 sentence. This approach works even better with a solid system. And I've got another video about systems. Transform your habits. Just go watch that after this. The 5-minute rule. Promise yourself you'll just work on a task for 5 minutes. If you still hate it, after that, you can stop. Usually once you've started though, you'll keep going. And it doesn't have to be exactly 5 minutes. Adjust this to your situation. Can't face an hour at the gym, commit to 20 minutes. Haven't read that book you bought 2 years ago? Just read 2 pages. It's as simple as that. Make it easy to start. Set yourself up the night before. So for instance, lay out your gym clothes, put your textbooks in plain sight, clear your workspace. Making starting frictionless is absolutely the best thing to do there. Reward yourself immediately following something you've done. So your brain loves instant rewards. Finish homework, watch an episode on Netflix. Complete a workout, enjoy your favorite healthy snack. Keep it simple and effective, but don't overdo it. You don't want to undo your efforts. Avoid Big Macs after the gym sessions. Get an accountability partner. Tell someone you trust about your goal. You naturally want to avoid disappointing others, so just knowing someone might check in makes it harder for you to slack off. In December 2011, at 18, I landed what I thought was my dream job, drilling for coal and gas, fly in, fly out. I made great money, was on track to buy my first house, until everything fell apart. In March of 2012, flooding shut down the site I was working on. As the newest hire, I was benched, just indefinitely. Suddenly, my dream was slipping away. Smart move was obvious, find a new job immediately. But instead, I procrastinated. This job pays great, it'll be fine. I convinced myself of that. Weeks turned into months. My savings evaporated. Suddenly, I was desperate. And by procrastinating, I'd lost all my leverage. The turning point really came when I admitted, you're just wasting your own life. Finally asked my best mate to hold me accountable, and after he gave me a friendly but firm kick up the ass, I took small actions. Day 1, I downloaded a resume template. Day 2, I filled it out. Day 3, I wrote a cover letter. By day 4, I was already sending out applications. It wasn't perfect, but perfection wasn't the goal. Taking action was. I got a new job, but more importantly, I learned this lesson. Every day you delay, life moves forward without you. That realization really helped change my life. Beating procrastination long-term means adopting the right mindset. And you need to start here. You need to start forgiving yourself. Everyone procrastinates. You're human. Drop the guilt. It's not helpful. Expect resistance. You won't always feel like doing it. There's not going to be a time where you're just comfortable with doing everything. Discomfort fades, but regret absolutely doesn't. Celebrate your progress, not perfection. Small steps matter. Progress beats perfection every day of the week. Let's be clear. You're watching this because procrastination has cost you something important. Opportunities, confidence maybe, and even peace of mind. You're tired of being stuck. The truth is, real change isn't instant. It comes from consistent, small choices. Imagine yourself 1 year from today. You're still human, still imperfect, but significantly better. You're getting things done and you're feeling less anxious and more in control. That future is possible, but only if you start making small choices right now. Pick one thing you've been avoiding, set a timer for 5 minutes, and start it immediately after this video. It won't solve everything, but it's a powerful step in the right direction. Here's the quick and easy recap. Remember, you're not lazy. Your brain is just craving easy dopamine hits. Stop waiting for motivation. Motivation comes after action. Break tasks down into tiny steps. Use the 5-minute rule and immediate rewards. One that's most powerful, for me at least, finding accountability. And finally, build the right mindset. Forgive yourself, expect resistance, and celebrate your small wins. Comment below one thing you always procrastinate on. Let's tackle it together. And if you're serious about changing your life and staying productive long term, go back, watch the rest of my videos. Look forward to the next week's video. And remember, progress over perfection.